Let's look at the example. Given a set of data, here we have 12 data, and the question asks to find the mean, median, and mode. And the answer we have to give correct to 2 decimal places. First, we have to find the mean. Okay, for A1 mean, we can write in the symbol X bar, and the formula is summation of X over N. And here, the total of all the data given, 29 plus 48 plus 53 plus 35 plus 29 plus 58 plus 29 plus 8 plus 31 plus 25 plus 18, and the last one here is 31. And then we have to divide by the number of data, here is 12. We total up all the data, we get 394 over 12. And the answer, we have 32.83, correct to 2 decimal places. Next, we are going to find the median. Still the question A. Now, we have to find the median. And as we know that the median is the middle observation of the data. So, the formula, we have to find the middle observation of the data. First, we have to arrange the data in ascending orders or descending orders. For this data, I arrange in ascending orders. That is 8, 18, 25, 29, 29, 29, 31, 31, 35, 48, 53, and the last one is 58. After that, we find the observation. Okay, we have here 12 data. So, the observation that we are going to find is here is 6.5. So now we find the data here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And 6.5 is here. 6.5 observation. Now we have here is 29 plus 31 over 2, and then we get 30. And the median for this data is 30. Next, we are going to find the mode. And as we know that mode is the most common value for the data. And according to this data, we have the mode here is 29. Okay, because 29, we have 3 times here. 29. Next, we go to the question B. Interpret the answer in part A. So, the first one, we find the mean is equal 32.83. For the interpretation, the average value of the data is 32.83. The second one is median, is 30. Then the interpretation here is 50% of the data is below 30. And the third one, mode equal 29. The interpretation here is the most common value of the data is 29. Next, we move to the question C. State the skewness of the data. According to the value of mean, mode, and median, we can simplify that the mode is less than median and median is less than mean. Okay, we get here 29 for the mode, and median we get 30, and the mean we get 32.83. Therefore, the data is positively skewed. Next, we move to the example 3. Given a set of data, now we have the data, the number of data here is odd numbers, that is 7. The question is still the same. First, we have to find the mean, median, and mode. And also, we have to answer correct to 2 decimal places. Okay. The first one, we have to find the mean here, and the formula is the summation of x over n. We have to total up all the data given over 7. The total here we get 139 over 7, and the answer is 19.86. Next, for the second one, we are going to find the median. Median, we have to find the middle observation. So we have 7 data. And the median is at the 4th observation. And the data given is already arranged in the ascending orders. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the median here is 20. And the last one is mode. Is the most common value here. Then we get 24. We have 24 here. Then the mode is 24. Next, we move to the question B. Interpret the answer in part A. The first one is mean equal 19.86. For the interpretation is the average value of the data is 19.86. The second one is median equal 20. The interpretation is 50% of the data is below 20. Or you can also write 50% of the data is above 20. Okay, you can choose either one. Next is mode. The mode we have here is 24, and the interpretation is the the most common value of the data is 24. Let us look at example 4. The score of 20 students in assignment 1 are as shown in the table below. Calculate the measures of central tendency of the scores. Give your answer correct to 2 decimal places and interpret the answer. Hence, state the shape of the distribution of the scores. Even though the data given is tabulated here, it is still ungrouped data because no interval constructed for the observation. Okay, we don't have the interval here. And here, no interval. And here, also known as frequency. Now, we have to calculate the measures of central tendency. What is measures of central tendency? The measures of central tendency are known as mean, median, and mode. So, the first one, we have to find the mean. Also, the same formula because this is ungrouped data. But now, we have the frequency given. So, we have to find the total of f times x over total of f or frequency. So the total of fx is 21 times 2 like this plus 22 times 4 plus 23 times 3 plus 24 times 5, and the last one is 25 times 6. And we have to divide by the total of frequency. Here is 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5 and plus 6, or we already given here 20. And the total we get 469 over 20, and we have the answer correct to 2 decimal places is 23.45. And the interpretation for this one, for the mean, is the average scores of 20 students in assignment 1 is 23.45. Next, we are going to calculate the median. And we know that median is the middle observation for the data. So the formula here is then median is at 11.5 observation. Then to find the median at 11.5 observation, first we have to find the cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency. Also, we can write in the capital letter of F. So here we have 2. Then 2 plus 4, we get 6. 6 plus 3, we get 9. 9 plus 5, we get 14. And then 14 plus 6, we get 20. The median is at 11.5 observation. Then we have here at the score 24. So the median is 24. And the interpretation for the median equal 24 is 50% of the student get 24 marks in assignment 1. The last one for the measures of central tendency is mode. And here, to find the mode, we have to see which one is the highest frequency. And now, for the highest frequency here is 6 and the score is 25. For the interpretation, most of the students get 25 marks in assignment 1. Now we are going to state the shape of the distribution of the scores. We can simplify that the mean, median and mode. Here we have mean is less than median and median is less than mode. Okay, we have the mean here is 23.45 and the median is 24 and the mode is 25. and we can simplify that the distribution is skewed to the left. Here is example 5. The distance travelled toward by 150 commuters were measured to the nearest 5 kilometers. This is summarized in the following frequency table. The distance travelled here is x and number of commuters is frequency. And we are given the total of frequency here is 150. The question asks to find the mean, median and mode for the distance travelled by the 150 commuters. Rounded the distance travelled to the nearest kilometer and interpret the answer. First, we find the mean. Here we use the symbol x bar and the formula is the total of fx over total of f. Here the mean, the total of fx, we get 2695. Okay, how to get this 2695? You can see example 4 on how to get the value. And over total of f given in the question. So the answer we have here is 17.97 and we have to round the distance travelled to the nearest kilometer, then we get 18 kilometers. And we can interpret the answer here is the average distance travelled to work by 150 commuters is 18 kilometers. Next, we find the median. Is equal 150 plus 1 over 2 observation. And we get here the median is at 75.5 observation. To find the 75.5 observation, we have to find the cumulative frequency. Here we have 12. 12 plus 23, we get 35. 35 plus 45, we get 80. 80 plus 32, we get 112. 112 plus 21, we get 133. 133 plus 9, we get 142. And then we plus 5, we get 147. And then the last one, we plus 3, and then we get 150. So the median here is at 75.5 observation. Then 75.5 observation is at the distance travel 15 kilometers. Then the median is 15 kilometers. To interpret the median is 50% of the commuters travel at least 15 kilometers. Or you also can write 50% of the commuters travel at most 15 kilometers. Here you can choose either one of the interpretation. The last one is you are going to find the mode. Mode here we have to find the highest value of frequency here is 45. So for the number of commuters 45, then the distance traveled is 15 kilometers. And we can interpret the mode is the most of the commuters travel 15 kilometers. This is the last example for lecture 2. I hope that you can understand how to find the mean, median and mode for ungrouped data. Also, I hope that you can understand how to interpret the mean, median and mode, and also know how to state the shape for the distribution data.